Alright guys, West Ham have just beaten Burnley by 2 goals to 1, and I anticipated this game to be quite a dull game, just like a 1-0 West Ham win or a 1-0 Burnley win, something like that. But the first half especially was a fantastic game to watch. West, like when Burnley got the penalty, and it was a bit of a stupid tackle by Thomas Souček on Chris Wood. Chris Wood just had to get a little bit of the ball, and then he's going down, isn't he? So it was a penalty, and it was taken well by Chris Wood. Lots of power. It wasn't quite completely in the corner, but it was enough to stop Lucas Fabianski from saving it. But I think as much as Souček might have been to blame for the penalty, I feel like Issa Diop didn't cover himself in glory. There were multiple times that game where I felt that Issa Diop's judgment of the ball when it was played over the top by Burnley was just poor. Like he'd let it bounce, and all of a sudden Matic Vieira would be on him, or Chris Wood would be on him, or Ashley Westwood, and anyone in the Burnley attack would just try and pounce on him, and it was too easy for them to get the ball off him when it was in his control, and that's ultimately what led to the build-up of the penalty being given. So with Burnley going 1-0 up, I thought, right, West Ham are going to struggle here if Burnley just sit back 2 banks of 4 and hit it long to Chris Wood and bring Ashley Barnes off the bench. So you've got 2 of them up there. But to be fair to West Ham, they responded brilliantly. Said Benrahma was my man of the match today. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. And the first goal coming from Mikel Antonio was I can't even remember what the first goal was. The second goal was, I'll go on to the second goal, and hopefully in that time I'll remember what happened with the first goal. The second goal was a brilliant cross by Said Benrahma. It was a bit similar to the one by Kevin De Bruyne against PSG last week. It's on target, so if no one touches it, it's going to go in. But Antonio just got a little flick on it, and it was an excellent cross. It just went right, like split the Burnley defence apart. Antonio timed his run brilliantly, and he got the tap in. And the second goal, right. I'm going to go and pause it and watch it again. Right, we're back in the room. I've just seen the first goal by Mikel Antonio. It was good build-up play on the right-hand side, and a brilliant cross by Vladimir Kufal, I think it was. And brilliant header by Mikel Antonio. He went through the Burnley defender and headed it into the roof of the net. It was a brilliant performance by Antonio. He put in a lot of work. He just shows a lot of energy, and same with Said Benrahma, who as I've already said, was my man of the match. For Burnley in the second half, they did have a very big chance coming through. Jay Rodriguez, who had only just come on the pitch, to be fair to him, but he snatched at it too much, and the West Ham defenders did well to get in the way of the goal, to be fair. And Burnley still aren't 100% safe just yet. As ridiculous as that might sound. I mean, they are, but they aren't. I think it's if they win one more, I think they're safe. I'm not 100% sure. For some reason, my mathematics isn't there today. Um, but yeah, for West Ham, it's I mean they're closer to getting into the top four. It doesn't look like it's going to happen now. But if you'd have offered any West Ham fan Europa League at the start of this season, like you've got to remember the like meltdown there was at the start of this season when it felt like to West Ham fans that their most exciting prospect had just been sold in Grady Diangana to West Brom, and to be honest, I don't know what's happened to him. Like, just seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth. If he's been injured, just ignore everything I've just said. It's just I haven't heard his name in a while. I'm not saying he's a bad player or anything, but like, I just haven't seen him play in about 6 months. I remember him playing against Everton earlier on in the season, and I think he scored a goal in that game, and he had a decent game, him and Pereira. But just since then, not much really. And it was like midway through the season, West Ham were all of a sudden they were just in fifth space, and everyone was like, "Well, how on earth's this happened then?" But they've managed to keep it up, and I feel like if they do get Europa League, and it looks like they are, they'll be better set up for it next year if they can like try and keep Jesse Lingard on permanent deal, which I think is possible considering Man United are covered in that position with Bruno Fernandes, and Lingard clearly wants game time, doesn't he? And so yeah, for, like what happened last time, West Ham were in the Europa League. I think that they got knocked out in the playoffs both times, and I've got a feeling it was. Now everyone knows that famous West Ham fan cam thing. We couldn't score against Astra fucking Go. And like everyone knows that. Did they get knocked out twice in 2 years? I think they did. So hopefully for them that doesn't happen again. And I'd quite like to see West Ham in the Europa League next year, to be fair. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.